So there it had its first formal exhibition. That is an independent clause.
Perfect. Right. And so there it is basically the subject. There is really what you're referring to. It specifically, it had its first formal exhibition. So had is your verb. There's your subject. And so, yes, you have your independent clause.
So then in the second part, the even then part is a dependent clause. And then it was still a work in progress as the artist and his crew, like that whole part, that's an independent clause.
Yes. So independent clause, dependent clause, independent clause. And what's the only way that you can separate two independent clauses?
With a period.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
So that gives you H. So yeah, that one is actually a pretty easy one once you actually go through and label your independent dependent clauses.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely a bit of a challenge initially in comparison, just because a lot of students have a tendency to choose, okay, I need a comma here to separate the independent clause from the dependent clause, but then they don't look to see that you have, okay, it was, you have another sentence.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense when you look at it like closer.
Yep. Yeah, it's always about slowing down, right? Making sure that you identify the correct punctuation. The punctuation here identifies that you have to identify the independent dependent clauses. Make sense?
Yes.